Hello everyone. In our previous videos we have learned about to find the quadrants of given coordinate, right? Now in today's video we are going to learn how to plot the points on a plane or on a graph, right? Again, today we are going to learn how to plot the points on a plane or on a graph. Let's start with example that plot the following points on a graph or else on a plane, right? I will be showing you on both in your notebook also. If you are not having graph paper, even then it is okay. First I will show you how to plot the points on graph paper, then I will show you how to plot the same points in your notebook by making the graph, right? Let's take 2, -1, 4, -3, 7, -5, 1 and 3, then -3 and -4, then 0 and 2, then -5 and 0, right? This many points we are going to plot on a graph paper. Now here I have taken one graph paper, right? Here I have taken one graph paper. On this first we will plot this point, right? Now before we plot the points on graph paper, let's first decide that in which quadrant this following points falls, right? So that you can have the revision also for that quadrant, right? Now here I have drawn one rough. So this is our first quadrant, this is our second quadrant, this is our third, and this is our fourth quadrant. Now this is x, x dash, this is y, y dash. Now in first one both will be positive, and in third one both will be negative. Remember this is opposite, so it will be easy for you that in first both are positive, in second both are negative. Now in second, x is negative and y is positive, right? And opposite of this will be here, that is x will be positive and y will be negative, right? Now let's identify the quadrant for the first point, then for second point, then third, fourth, then next one this -5 and 0, right? Now see the first one, first will be always x and second will be y. So x plus and y minus, so where is it? X plus here, x plus here, yes here. So this will be in fourth quadrant, right? See the second one, x plus and y minus, so x plus and y minus, where is it? Again it is in fourth, right? Now let's take this -7, take -7, right? -7 -5, that means x is minus and y is minus, so both are minus minus, that is in third quadrant, right? The next one 1, 3, both are positive, that means in first quadrant, right? Now the next one both are negative, means third quadrant. Now see this 0, 1, x is 0, that is x is 0 and y is 2, that means it will come here, that means on y axis, right? So this will be on y axis, right? Same way x is -5, so x is -5, it will be here, and y is 0, that means on which axis it will come? It will come on x axis, right? Let's take one more example, -2 and 3, right? Now x is minus, y is plus. So here x minus here and y plus here. So this will be in second quadrant, right? So this way you can identify that in which quadrant the following points are falling, right? Now we will represent this point on graph paper, right? Now here I have taken one graph paper. The way we are representing x and y axis, same way I have done. Make sure that always do this from the center, right? X and y axis from the center, and take one boxes, equal box 1 2 3 4 5 and so on both the direction and on both the axis, right? Now here our first point is 2 and minus 1, right? That means in fourth quadrant x is 2, so x is 2 and y is minus 1, so it will come here, that is 2 and minus 1, right? Now second, 4 and minus 3, that is x is plus, y is minus, that is again in fourth quadrant. So x 4 and y minus 3. So here x 4 and y minus 3, that means here. So this will be our next point, that is 4 and minus 3, right? Now what is the next point? The next is minus 7 and minus 5. Both are negative. That means in third quadrant. Again minus 7 and minus 5. So our x is minus 7 and our y is minus 5. So it will come here. Check again. Minus 7 and minus 5. So it will come here. That is minus 7 and minus 5, right? Now what is the next point? Next is 1 and 3, both are positive, that means in first quadrant. So our x is 1 and our y is 3, so it will come here, that is 1 and 3, right? This is the next point. The next is minus 3 and minus 4. So minus 3 and minus 4, that comes here. So minus 3 and minus 4, right? The next one, x is 0 and y is 2. So x will be 0, that is here, and y will be 2, that is here. So it comes on y-axis, right? The next point, x is minus 5 and y is 0. So first x minus 5 and y 0, that means here only. So it comes here, that is minus 5 and 0, right? One thing, that whenever you do this thing in graph paper or graph book, you always have to do with pencil only, right? Whether drawing of this axis or plotting the points. Why I have used this pen? Because you can see properly, right? But when you are doing, you only have to use pencil and scale, right? Now the same thing I will show you in notebook. Those who are not having graph book, they can draw the rough graph in notebook and they can show the points, right? Now see, this way you can draw in your notebook, right? But with only pencil and scale, right? Both the sides should be same. Here also, here also. Now the center will be origin. Now take 1 centimeters distance by using the scale, right? 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5 and so on. Use the scale, right? And take 1 centimeters distance. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and so on. Here take 1 centimeters distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Here minus 1, minus 2, -3, -4 and so on. This is our x, this is x dash, that means negative, y and y dash. This way you can do in your notebook, right, by using the pencil and scale. Take 1 centimeters distance, right. No need to draw all that boxes, you can simply draw this way, right. Now let me list out few points to plot on this graph. Let's take 2, -3, -1 and 4, then -2 and -4, right. Let's take these 3 points. The first one is 2 and -3, that means x is plus, y is minus. So x is plus here and y is minus here, so it will come in 4th quadrant. Now x is 2, that means here, and your y is -3, that means here. You can use scale, that is from here to here and from here to here. So this will be our 2 and -3, right. The next is -1 and 4. X is minus and y is plus, so it will come in 2nd quadrant. X is -1 and y is 4. So from here to here. So this will be our -1 and 4, right. The next one, -2 and -4, right. -2 and -4, that is in 3rd quadrant. So -2 -4, so you can do here -2 and -4, that means here this is your -2 and -4, right. So this way you can plot the points on graph paper. If you are not having your graph book or graph paper, you can use this way in your notebook, right. Now after plotting the points, you can join the points with the scale with dotted lines, right. Put your scale from here to here with the dotted line, right, so that you can understand, right. This way you can plot the points on a graph paper.